Vince Scully Avenue. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ketel Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Whoa, that's down.
Carroll launched a homer in his most recent game. Glasnow making his first start of the year. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Aye.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3-run homer.
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the 3rd out. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Ball one.
The 1-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carroll under it. And there's one away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Mookie Betts.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Here's Kyle Tucker. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball two.
And misses inside. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
Batting third, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Center field. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Will.
The batter now will be Will Smith, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Scoreless after 1.
That's that RMG. Whoa, wait, my whole team. Whoa, wait, we don't need no play. Shoot like Z. Whoa, big old teams with the team head of steam for.
Back here in LA, all set for the start of the inning. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Chris, do players ever change their approach in ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
1 out, man at first. Alec Thomas now 0 for 6 in the series so far. Rudder takes off. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Nope. Ball. That's inside.
That one's in there. And now 2-2. Next offering is outside. Well struck, right field, carrying well. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball. That's outside.
The Dodgers with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1.
Outside. That's a ball.
Man at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas moving under this one. 1 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Hey.
That one missed. Breaking ball misses down and away. Just
Ball
missed.
free.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Dodgers looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. He goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Next to hit, Andy Pajas. Out towards right center field. Carroll should have this one. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Glasnow back to work. Carlos Santana leading things off and takes a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
The 0-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
On the ground, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, number 8, James McCann.
Hey! Ball! That pitch is out.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Let's go, Tyler.
The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Now all even up. Caught him looking for the K. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Top of the third, no score. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 1, Jorge Barosa.
Jorge Barosa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Two down, nobody on.
Ball one.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change if you give up. Say what? Here we go, y'all.
Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Inside. Ball one. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's your strike.
Inside, ball two.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. We've all seen a defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Walked his first time. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. That's in there. That is strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And it hooks. Foul. Man at second. And now 1 and 2. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers. And in its second with an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Flying around third is Betts. Safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles under this one, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. On to the 4th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. Glass now back to work.
Ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one fouled off. Stays alive. Ripped on a line. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ripped to third and caught.
The batter, number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
2 outs, bases empty. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Ball. That's inside.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny, I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way, you know it's on me, you know I got goals, you know what I see, have all of that gold, a necklace around me, you say it's like work, my God, we gon' see, just said I'm on 10, just count it on me.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Caught looking his first time up.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's ball 2.
Right down to shoot, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him
That's
out.
ball 3.
Next offering is downstairs. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cohen.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch way inside a fastball. The 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's Ohtani, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Smith takes the ball as he stands in for the second time.
You know, these D-backs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball there. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Glass now back to work, the 0-1. Fought off foul. And that skips in the dirt. The D-backs trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 5, Alex Thomas.
Next to hit for Arizona, Alec Thomas. He's 0 for 1.
Let's go, Tyler. Come on, Tyler.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And
That's a
that
ball.
one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-0. Inside,
ball
almost
3.
got him.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Betts fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
What you really talking about? Hold on. Why you talking on me trying to talk it? Hey, feeling like Lil Wayne back in 08.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Liner caught it second. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Inside,
ball 1.
just missed. And now 2-2. Just
that's
missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Payoff pitch. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further tonight, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Paul Sewald on the pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Will Smith to the plate. Smith thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, right side. Santana steps on the bag. Got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder,
and here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Activity in the bullpen. Cade Stroud, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ross getting loose as well. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Stepping in, James McCann.
The catcher, number 8, James McCann.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Bounced up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Ball, that's out.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. McCann on first. Nobody out. And there's the automatic. The 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Nope, that's inside.
The Diamondbacks with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses there.
Outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
low.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. On the ground, could be 2. Rojas for 1. On to Freddie.
He's out.
Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish. Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Comes up empty. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
The third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
You know, these
Nope, that's a
Dodgers
ball.
doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And a good start to the inning.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. On to Santana, two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out there to center. And that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Right side, and it goes just foul.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ball one.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The 1-2. In the air, left field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 2. Fly ball down the line. Tucker on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Curve in the dirt.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Dodgers baseball on The Show, LA.
Now pitching for the
Cade Stroud into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's in there. Strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. Perdomo on to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder,
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That was a loud out in the last at bat. He really squared up that pitch, but still couldn't find a hole. Those can be frustrating, but not as much when you're already playing with the lead.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stroud, a 6'2 righty, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground to first, and foul ball. The 1-2. And there's the ball. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. And Tucker is retired.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Betts wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This to third, Arenado. Slings it across, and Betts is set down. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in LA, ready to begin the 8th. Alec Thomas getting ready to hit. Jack Dreyer gets the call from the pen in the game for the first time this season.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 0-1, and that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch swinging. Out towards right center field. Tucker settles under it. That's out number 2.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 8, James.
Here is James McCann. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rojas in position. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still down 3-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
Ball one.
That's a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The 1-2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the dirt, ball 3. Swing and a bouncer. Arenado zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3. One to to Freddie Freeman. Ground ball to the right side. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Andrew Hoffman, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 9th. Jorge Barrosa stands in now for the Dodgers. That's in there. 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Oh, 2 now. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Patel Marquez.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Carroll
Ball,
has to step out of the way for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
No, inside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.